Hey everyone, and welcome to another new reading vlog. Right now, I'm actually about to eat, and I'm currently uploading my previous reading vlog. If you want to check that out, there's a link to it in the description down below. And at the end of that vlog, I picked my next read, and that will be The Captive Kingdom by Jennifer A. Nielsen. This is the fourth book in the Ascendance series, which is one of my favorite series of all time since 2016. And Jennifer A. Nielsen became one of my favorite authors of all time as well, and I have almost all of her books. I have still yet to read those, but for now I'm actually just going to focus on this series. The first book of the series is The False Prince. If you don't know what that is, here's a very quick summary. 4 orphan boys competing to be a false prince. It's a lot better to go into it not knowing that much about the book. If you want to check out the series, then the link to the first book will be in the description down below. Best way that I can kind of describe it, I would say that this story is actually a combination of Narnia and Hunger Games, so if you love both of those, then you should definitely check out this series. But it's definitely worth reading for yourself, so you gotta go check it out. And I'll be reading the book with the audiobook because the audiobooks are amazing, like really amazing. There's only one person narrating it, but he does an excellent job at bringing these characters to life in this story because he also does so many different voices, so you can tell which character is which. You just don't want to stop listening to it, and it really brings the story to life. So yes, I'll be doing that, and the audiobook for this is actually over 10 hours, and I'm really excited for that. But I don't want to go through it too fast. I want to enjoy this story as long as I can, but not going too slow at the same time. So I know I'm already gonna love this, and I already know it's probably gonna be a 5 out of 5 stars. I just prepared my first meal for the day, and I'm just gonna show you what that is. So what I made is French toast. The first one has honey and peach yogurt, and this one has peanut butter, banana, and maple syrup. And after that, I might go upstairs and read, or I might be making some brownies because my grandma's birthday is actually really soon, which of today, it's actually tomorrow, the 23rd, so I'll be making some of those to bring to her, because I know that she loves my brownies, and she loves anything chocolate, so I just thought that that would be a great gift to give her. As you just saw, I just finished making the brownies, and I'm about to eat dinner now. So what I made is a meatless hot dog, which is one of my favorite meals to have. Then I just put some shredded Italian style cheese underneath it. And then this is some leftover macaroni and bean soup, which I had on Saturday the 16th. It was something new that I haven't had before again, and I wanted to really try it because it sounded really good, and it is really good. So yeah, after I'm done eating, I'm hoping to at least read 1 hour of the audiobook. It's been an hour since I finished eating my dinner. I'm going to be starting to read The Captive Kingdom, which I'm so excited for, and I'm going to be reading it in my room, so I just gotta have my little reading nook set up on my bed first, and then end up starting to read. I haven't actually read on my bed in a couple of years actually, so this should be interesting. Okay, so here's the setup that I have on my bed, and I did have it in the corner before, but I tested it out and it didn't feel as comfortable like it used to, so I just ended up putting it like this and ended up feeling a lot better. And I have my book here in my book sleeve, which I made, which is a different book sleeve than the previous one that you've probably seen if you watch my 2 previous reading vlogs. Same fabric, but made a tiny bit differently because this actually has foam in it, so it's more padded and it protects your book a little bit more, while the other one was just more very flimsy, and that was the very first one that I made, so I didn't have the foam at the time. It is a lot bigger as well, and I made it bigger one so that way it can fit books like this big in it. And I have the audiobook already set to go on my phone, and yep, I'm ready to read, pretty much. I just finished reading 50 pages of the book, and it feels so good to finally be back into this world with these characters, especially the main character, Sage, who is my favorite character of the series. In the beginning of this book, there is actually a recap of the previous 3 books, so if you have not actually read the 3 books in a few years or whatever, since the 3rd book in the series came out so many years before this book, so it's actually really nice to have a recap. But I also have reread the series last year, and that was actually my second time rereading it for the anticipation of this book. It's still kind of pretty fresh in my head, but it's still really nice to have a recap. But so far, I'm really enjoying it. I'm so happy to be back with these characters. I really love them so much, and I have actually missed them very much. But anyway, I am definitely gonna be going to bed soon. So yeah, that's my update for today. And I'm definitely gonna be reading more tomorrow. Hey fellow book readers, it's now Saturday and I'm about to eat my first meal of the day. What I made is vanilla Greek yogurt with half of a cut up apple, half of a mashed banana, a very small amount of Honey Nut Cheerios, and cinnamon, and honey and peanut butter toast on the side. And after I'm done eating that, I will hopefully read another 50 pages of The Captive Kingdom. It's now Sunday, and I actually ended up reading only 30 pages yesterday, which my goal was 50, but the time just got away from me because I had other stuff to do. I'm hoping today that I will be doing a lot more reading. So I'm about to eat right now, and this is what I'm eating. Some Raisin Bran cereal, some Honey Nut Cheerio cereal, some Life cereal, which is my favorite cereal, half of a cut up banana with some cinnamon as well. And of course milk, just normal milk because I can't have all the nut milk. And then butter and peanut butter toast. I got done eating an hour ago, and since today is Sunday, Sundays are usually like relaxing, do nothing kind of days for me and my family. So I basically do whatever I want during the day that would be relaxing, not like working really hard on things. One of those things is usually baking. Other things are just like watching movies or TV shows, and now recently it's been reading as well, added to that whole list. Yeah, I think that's it, except for the fact that I still do need to make more edits for my Narnia account, and that probably would be it. But right now, I'm gonna go upstairs and read more of The Captive Kingdom. I just got finished reading 40 more pages of the book, and it's kind of hard to talk about it when it's the 4th book in a series, so I can't really say too much. I just miss these characters so much in this world, and I'm loving just being back in it. It's just really a wild ride, but it's also wonderful at the same time to go through these stories as if you were actually the main character, because that's what it feels like. It's the books are actually told from the main character's point of view, and it's very interesting getting to know a new story in the series, and a possible character who is supposed to be dead might come back to being alive. I don't know yet at this point in the book, but I'm hoping that that's the case. I don't know. Every time I reread the series, or even in reading a new book in the series, it always makes it feel like a TV show. This series would make an amazing TV show, like for real. Like, I could see it being a Netflix one or even a Disney Plus show, honestly. It almost got made into a movie, but I definitely think TV show is definitely a better way to go about this series. Yeah, so that's my update for now. It is now dinner time, and I am still currently working on my edit. And this is what I'm having for dinner. It's a chicken Caesar salad from Wendy's. It's like the only thing that I would actually get from fast food places, because I don't eat any of the other stuff anymore. And I love this chicken Caesar salad. It's like one of my favorite Caesar salads I've had. I've had other ones from other places, but I think this one is definitely my favorite. Yeah, I'm gonna be eating that and finishing my edits, and most likely I'll probably end up reading at least 20 more pages, maybe, of The Captive Kingdom. It is now Monday, and last night I didn't make just one edit, but I made 2 edits for my Narnia account, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. And then I ended up reading one more chapter of The Captive Kingdom, and then got ready for bed, because making those edits do take a long time, especially the format of the edits. And after that, I'm going to try making simpler edits for my Narnia accounts. But for today, I'm definitely going to try to read another 50 pages. Yesterday, I ended up reading 46 pages, so I'm hoping to get 50 pages done, or even more than that, today. And since today is Monday, that means cleanup day, and I'll be cleaning up around the house. Then after that, I'll most likely read some more of the book. And right now, I'm about to eat, so after I'm done eating, I'll be doing those things. So I will be having a frittata kind of thing going on. So I do 2 eggs with Italian style cheese or any kind of shredded cheese I want, and then cook it in olive oil, and I folded it with some ketchup, and then I have some orange marmalade toast and honey toast. I just read 2 more chapters so far, and things are getting pretty exciting and very intriguing, and happy reunions are happening. And anyway, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break to make myself a cup of tea and then continue reading more. This is the type of tea that I usually have, and I have tried a lot of different tea flavors, but this is definitely my favorite, and I usually drink it with some honey in it, just raw honey. Yeah, so I'm gonna make a cup of tea and continue reading. Oh, okay. Yeah. Something just happened that I am actually, like, really happy about, but also, I don't even know where it's gonna go from here. I don't. I'm on page 180, so if you have gotten to that point, if you have read this book, oh my gosh. What the heck? Yeah, okay. That just happened. I'm speechless right now. Jennifer Nielsen is known for plot twists in her books too, and cliffhangers. Like literally at the end of every chapter there's usually a cliffhanger, which makes you keep on reading and makes you more intrigued with the story and everything, and it works. It's one of the reasons why I love this series so much, and her writing is just amazing to read and always captivating, and the characters and the interactions with the characters and everything. And now I'm like, I don't know how this interaction with these 2 characters are gonna go down. Oh my gosh. But I am very excited to see what's gonna happen, but I'm also nervous about it, and but anyway, right now I'm actually going to get my dinner and take a little break, letting it all sink in right now before continuing on, possibly after dinner. Yeah. I'm gonna go get my dinner now. So what I did was I heated up a frozen pizza from Aldi's, and I ended up making it half olive and half broccoli, and I actually really like broccoli pizza and even pepper pizza, and I love olive pizza and then just plain cheese. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this and watch some videos. It's now Tuesday, and last night I read 79 pages, and after the previous update I gave you, the interaction that I was hoping for didn't happen just yet, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen eventually. It's gonna have to happen. From that point of 180 pages to now 204, a lot of other things have happened, and especially the chapter that I just finished reading last night. It was really sad. It was like a bittersweet kind of thing, but again, I knew I was going to enjoy this, and I am really enjoying it. And especially for this book, at least in the series, if you love Pirates of the Caribbean like I do, like a lot, then I definitely think that you will enjoy this as well. But first, you have to read the other 3 books in the series, because a lot of spoilers. But anyway, I am gonna be reading more of this today, but right now I am about to eat, and this is what I'm having. It's a peanut butter and honey sandwich and vanilla Greek yogurt with a half a chopped up apple and cinnamon. I'm gonna eat my food, then end up maybe doing some laundry because I have to, like, I really need to. If I can't, then I'll have to do it tomorrow. I really need to film a video for this Friday. It's gonna be a reaction video, and obviously that video will be up before this one, so if you want to check that out, here's the thumbnail for it. And I am planning on doing more reaction videos in the future, especially throughout this year. So far that's what I'm gonna be planning on doing throughout the day. Hey everyone! So, I finished eating my first meal of the day, and that was a few hours ago, and, I haven't really read or done anything else because I was giving our family dog a lot of belly rubs, and he wouldn't let me leave, and I then started talking to some of my family members and had long conversations with them. I didn't get to read or do laundry or film a video. Hopefully I will be able to film a video tonight so that way it can go up on Friday. Now it is actually closer to dinner time, and then after that I am hoping to read more of The Captive Kingdom. It's dinner time, and this is what I have. It's something new again that I have never had before. It's this broccoli, cheddar, and mac and cheese kind of soup-like thing. That is pretty much what it looks like. It actually does look pretty good, and I tasted a little bit, and I already really like it. And on the side I have some buttered bread. Okay. What the heck? I don't know what to. I'm speechless. I legit am like, what? Okay. The interaction between the 2 characters, the main character and that other character I was talking about, their interaction happened on page 218, and that was chapter 30. Chapter 30 and 31, a lot of information, but kind of mind-blowing stuff, and I know what the heck, I don't even know. Their interaction was, not what I expected. Not what I was hoping for. Yep. Oh, by the way, I've read 53 pages. One thing that Jennifer Nielsen does is that she definitely keeps you on your toes, and you're always on the edge of your seat, and this whole interaction was, intense and heartbreaking and a bit confusing too. I really hope that the main character and the other character work things out and get kind of back to the way they were in the past. Just read the series, please, so I have more people to talk to about this series. Okay, that's my update for today. And right now I'm actually going to plan on filming a video, the video that I need to film. Okay, I am all set up to film my reaction video, and this is my setup for it. The tripod right here, and my chair over here, and behind my tripod is my TV with the Narnia BBC TV show all set up. And I have my new Narnia shirt on, which I got for a birthday gift last year. And it took actually a little over a month to get here because it was actually from California, so it took a long time. But it was actually really worth it because I love it so much. When I first saw this, I just like had to get it. So now I'm just gonna film the video, and yeah, that's it for today. Hey everyone. So right now I'm about to edit my video that's gonna be going up on January 29th. And while I'm actually editing, I'm gonna be trying out these blue light blocking glasses. These are my dad's, so I'm borrowing them. Putting them over my own glasses. Yep, that's what they look like. So that way my eyes are protected from the blue light. I have it all set up here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read today. I might be able to read a little bit, but most of the day I'll be trying to focus on editing this. Anyway, yeah, that's my update for now. Now it's dinner time, and this is what I'm eating. So I prepared a sandwich, lettuce, turkey breast, cheese, and on this side with the bread is butter, and on this side is ketchup. That's what I'm having. It's been a few hours since I finished dinner. I made another edit for my Narnia account, and I did get to do laundry today. So I'm going to put my laundry away and then continue reading more of the Captive Kingdom, and I have my whole setup on my bed again. So yeah, that's the situation going on right now. It's now the next day after the last clip, and that means it's Thursday. And last night I read 33 more pages, and a lot happened again, because now it's getting closer and closer to the ending. I don't even know how many plot twists are in this book, because I think another one just happened. It's a very, like, least expected kind of plot twist, and I'm on page 292 now. I don't know anymore. What the heck? Hi, so it is now the next day, which is Friday, and I am currently uploading my new video. And a little bit of an update, I did get to read a little bit of the book last night, but I only read 15 pages, and I have surpassed the 300 page mark. I'm officially on page 307. I am also on chapter 40 now. There has been more interaction with those two characters that I was mentioning, the main character and a certain character. I already love them now, so they're in a okay place with each other, but there's still a long way to go, like years of brotherly relationship back together. We shall see what happens at the end of this book with the two of them. So I'm hoping to actually read at least 50 more pages today. So I don't really have too much to do today except for uploading the video, which I'm doing now, post on my Narnia accounts, and possibly bake something. But right now I am about to eat my first meal of the day. I made French toast. For this one I have orange marmalade and vanilla yogurt on it. And then for this one I have some butter, peanut butter, and maple syrup on it. Okay, I have finished making the cookies, and this is my first time tasting one of them. I have one of them right here, and they're pretty big. And if you're wondering what type of cookie I made, it's an oatmeal chocolate chip cookie. Mmm! Oh, that is really good. Oh, look at that chocolate. I would definitely make these again. Crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. Anyway, I am currently working on some more edits, but not for my Narnia account, for the Ascendance series account that I have. I co-own that account, but it hasn't been active in quite a while. And reading the Captive Kingdom has really inspired me to make more edits for that account and be posting on that again. Hopefully I can stay consistent with that one too. And after that, I'm planning on hopefully reading more of the Captive Kingdom. And the only thing I didn't do yesterday was read more of The Captive Kingdom. And the more I thought about it, the more I'm like, you know, Sundays, which is today, are usually the relaxing kind of days. And so now I'm just gonna read the last bit that I have of The Captive Kingdom, which is just under 70 pages. So I can definitely do it all in one sitting. But right now, I am about to eat my first meal of the day. This is what I'm having. I am having cereal with bananas and cinnamon cut up. And I have Raisin Bran, Life Cereal, and Captain Crunch. Then on the side, orange marmalade toast and peanut butter toast. So yeah, after I eat that, I'll also be planning on taking pictures for my personal social media accounts and have more variety of things on my social media accounts. So yeah, that's my update for now. It has now been many hours later since the last clip, and I am about to eat dinner. This is what I have made. I've made kind of like a sub, almost. It's mayo, lettuce, chicken breast, deli meat, cheese, and ketchup on the top bun as well. And then some tortilla chips. So it's been a couple of hours since I finished dinner, and this is the state of my room right now. I've been working on taking pictures of the books, and this is what the rest of my room looks like. My bed with all the book sleeves piled on it. Just, yep, everywhere. And my bookcase, this is what it looks like. All the books missing, so that way I can be able to do this. Because what I did is try to get ones that had the black and blue colors, like whether it's a lighter color blue or a darker color blue, and this one though is also a dark green. So basically the darker colors, so that way I can have it more lined up like this, and then some paperbacks that are just there like that. So that way it fills up the picture a little bit more. So I'm trying to find my style, what I want my pictures of my books to be. But yeah, that's the state of my room right now. After this, I am planning on reading and finishing The Captive Kingdom. And the reason why I haven't yet is because it's a type of book where it's so good that I really don't want to finish it, but I also really want to finish it at the same time. Anyway, the next clip will most likely be me reading the book. Okay. Oh my. Okay. I've been sitting here for almost an hour after I just finished reading this book, and so much emotions. I can't think right now. So good. I don't, what? I keep on saying this over and over and over, but it's true. I love this series so much. Like, you have no idea. Oh my gosh. I love this series as much as I love Narnia. I love these characters. I love these stories. I love just everything. And I am emotionally attached to these characters. I cried towards the end. Main character and that character with the brotherly relationship situation going on. Yes, yes, yes. Yep, yep. I'm fully invested in them. And even with a third brother, if you read this book, you'll know what I mean. This needs to be a TV show. The whole series needs to be a TV show. Please, someone pick up the rights for it. I am gonna watch the book trailer for this, which I should have watched before I read this book, and I kind of forgot to because I was too excited to get into this book. And it's a 360 book trailer, so I don't think I'll be able to put it on the screen. But here we go. You'll be able to hear the sound if you want to see the book trailer for yourself. The link to it will be in the description down below. So this is what it looks like right now. So here we go.
If I had to do it all over again, I would not have chosen this life. But this is my life, my world. I want you to see it as I do.
Oh heck.
Here, enemies test my sword. Traitors want my throne.
Oh my
So new again.
gosh!
I never wanted this fight. When the battle came to me, I finished it.
Oh
I
my,
thought it was over. I was wrong.
oh my gosh! What the?
I will not kneel.
Oh
I will not bend.
my!
But if there's anything that might cause you to break,
The king will ascend again.
it will be her.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! All of them are here! What the? What the? Whoa. Okay. That was amazing. Oh my gosh. That book trailer, if you do end up watching it yourself, definitely use your phone to do it to make it even more of an interactive kind of experience. But watching it on your computer is okay as well, because you can click and drag the screen with your mouse. I'm actually kind of glad that I read the book before watching the book trailer. The False Prince book trailer alone, which I'll link in the description as well, is just as good, but it's not 360. When I found out there was a book trailer for The False Prince, I watched it over and over and over. I could not stop watching it. It was just so good. Tomorrow I'll have my thoughts more collected, hopefully. Goodbye and good night for now. It is now the next day and I've had some time to let it all sink in. This whole book has been a crazy, wild ride filled with so much heartbreak, confusion, mystery, adventure, action, suspense, nerve-wracking moments, on the edge of your seat kind of moments too, heart-pounding, and emotional. It was also filled with intrigue and mind-blowing moments and so many twists and turns and very unexpected things happened. So pretty much everything I love in a story or these kind of like fantasy kind of adventures. If you love Narnia, if you love Hunger Games, if you even love Pirates of the Caribbean, any one of those three, and especially for this, it was more like a Pirates of the Caribbean kind of feel, then you should definitely check out the series. But you cannot read this book without reading the other three books in the series. You need to read those three first because there are many spoilers in this book. And this is more of like a start of a new adventure with these characters. The fifth book is coming out October 19th, 2021. So it's very close, like 9 days before my birthday. So happy birthday to me. And here's the cover for the fifth and final book, The Shattered Castle. Like, oh my gosh, look at these covers. Like, what? And the three covers for the trilogy, those are updated versions because when this came out, they updated the trilogy covers so that way they all match. Now I really want to get them all in hardcover. This book and the fifth book are kind of like a duology going on, but it is a continuation of the stories, but a new adventure at the same time. It is very much worth continuing on with the series. I highly recommend it. I've been highly recommending this series, the Ascendance series, ever since 2016 is when I read them. And also, reading it with the audiobook, this whole series with the audiobook, not just with this book in the series, but every single book, it will really heighten your experience reading these books. With the voice actor who's narrating the books, Charlie McWade, he does such a wonderful job bringing these characters to life, bringing them in character to life. So many different voices that he does for every character. Anyway, I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars. Okay, so I think that's all. So I guess now I could try to pick my next read. Okay, so here's what I have to pick from. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, The Light Between Worlds, The Traitor's Game, which is also by Jennifer A. Nielsen, Ogre Enchanted, Princess Academy, and Anne of Green Gables. I got my book fortune teller thing here, and here we go. I'm gonna pick dystopian this time. Dystopian. Those are the numbers I have. I'm gonna pick 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And back here again. I'll pick 2. 1, 2. And again, I'm back here. Now it's time to pick my next read. I'll go with 6. Oh! Okay, well that's interesting. I was almost kind of hoping I would get this book. So the next book I'll be reading is The Light Between Worlds by Laura E. Weymouth. If you don't know what this is, it's basically about 2 sisters who went to this magical world called the Woodlands, and they come back to our world, and they basically try to figure out how to adjust to being in the real world again after being in the Woodlands for such a long time. This is pretty much described as like for fans of Narnia, so that's why I picked it up. I'm actually very interested in finding out how this story is gonna be. I am excited to dive into this, and we shall see what I'm gonna feel with going into it. I always have to say this, but I'm sorry that it's so long. I always tried my best to keep the video short as possible, but the longest for reading vlogs would probably be at least 30 minutes. But if you did enjoy it, then please hit that like button and hit that subscribe button down below and the bell right next to it, so that way you can get notified whenever I post a new video. If I can brighten up your day with my videos, then it brightens up my day. It genuinely does. And everything that I mentioned in this video, like videos or books or anything else, it will be in the description down below. And I hope you all have an amazing day. I love you all so much, and look out for my next video, which will be coming out next Friday or sometime soon. Bye everyone!